Son, how are you feeling today? Not as better as yesterday. Looks like we will have to try that new medicine then. Father, can you please tell me that story that you told me yesterday? Christopher, today I will tell you the story about the 3 railway engines. Once upon a time, there was a little engine called Edward. He lived in a shed with 5 other big engines. They were all big and boastful about it. The driver won't choose you again, and they all laugh. He wants strong engines like us. Edward could only cry silently. However, there was one engine that would always stand up for him. His name was Eagle. Now you listen here, you lot, he would always say. Edward may be old and little, but one day he will get his chance. And when will that chance be? Said Cloven. Edward has been in his shed for how long now? He still hasn't been let out. Well, who says he will be let out today? Who says he'll be let out tomorrow? And who says he'll be let out next week? Well, who says he won't be let out today? Who says he won't be let out tomorrow? Who says he won't be let out next week? Oh, that's what you always say. Yes, apparently in his case, you know he won't get anywhere far. I'd like to see him try. Oh, never mind, Eagle. They're right. What purpose would an engine like me have now? Well, you have lots of purpose, actually, and what would that purpose be? He served his purpose, 75 years ago? Just then, the driver and fireman walked into the yard. Who should we take today, Charlie? I don't know, Sydney. Wait. Who's that blue engine over there? Oh, that's Edward. Didn't you know? Oh, yeah. I'm just so used to taking Alfred or Cronin or Gordon or Henry or Eagle. But never him. He's always left there. Hey, Edward! Oh, yes? Would you like to come out today? Oh, it would be an honor. Great. Come on, Sydney. Let's get him steamed up. So, the crew made up Edward's fire. Edward had a nice lot of steam. And the blue tender engine puffed away. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. The other engines were very cross of being left behind. Well done, Edward. I told you your chance would come. Shut up! Poor Eagle, always getting undermined by them. I just hate that sometimes. Guys, I heard a whistle. Was it 87546? Oh no! Or that nasty 98462? No. It's another blue engine. But that can't be Gordon. That much too small to be Gordon. Unless it's Edward! Please, Edward, don't bump and bang us around like the other engines do. So Edward, the slightest as ever buffered up to the coaches. Edward was delighted and set off. Alright, well, I've seen all the passengers get in. But where's that guard's whistle? Where is that guard? Look! Look! Here he comes! Wait, what? Sorry, you two. Oh, I see you swapping Edward out today. Trouble. A crossing. Car accident. Yes, I see. Now just blow the whistle so we can go, please. Alrighty. Come along. Come along. Come along, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along. I'm going out again tomorrow. What do you all think of that? Edward didn't hear what the engines thought. He was so tired, so happy. He fell asleep at once. Good on you, Edward. Good on you. Thanks, Eagle. Now, one of the engines in Edward's shed was named Gordon. One of the biggest, if not the biggest engine in the whole shed. You watch me, little Edward, as I rush you with the express. That will be the most splendid sight you'll never get. Besides you trying to pull an express. Goodbye, little Edward. Look out for me this afternoon. Edward didn't respond. He knew he was getting taken out again today. As soon as the driver of fireman came, he set off to go and play with some trucks in the yard. Edward he come up early this morning as David goes boom into the jetty. Trucks. At last, when there were no more trucks to play with, Edward sat inside to rest. Then, he heard a loud Gordon popped by, but instead of nice, shiny, gleaming coaches, like you would say, it was a long line of dirty trucks. A goods train, a goods train. Shame of it, the shame of it, oh, the shame of it. Edward laughed and puffed away to play with some trucks I hadn't seen or touched yet. Then there was trouble. Gordon is stuck on a hill. Do you mind taking Edward and pushing, please? They found Gordon halfway up the hill and very cross. You're not trying. I can't do it. The noisy trucks hold an engine back so. Now if there were coaches, clean and sensible things, that would be different. Ouch! Soon the whole train was back to the bottom of the hill. I'm ready. No good. Whatever. I will do it. I can't do it. I will do it. I can't do it. I've done it! 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 I knew it! It had seemed like the arrogant and proud younger Gordon had left poor old little Edward behind. Poor Edward was out of breath as he went into a siding nearby and rested. I'll get out my can of blue paint tomorrow with red stripes as well. You will soon be the smartest engine in the shed. The next day, it rained hard during the Saturday. Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. It went into the tunnel, screwed to his funnel, and didn't come out again. The engine's name was Henry. His driver and fireman argued with him, but he wouldn't come out. The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes, he grumbled. Soon the guard came out. He blew his whistle until he had no more breath, and he waved his flags until his arms ached, but Henry still refused to come out of the tunnel. Like I said, the rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes. Then the Fat Controller stepped out of one of Henry's coaches. If you're refusing to come out of the tunnel, we shall pull you out. Soon the passengers came out and tried to pull for themselves. 1, 2, 3, heave! I'm not helping because, my doctor has forbidden me to pull. Then they decided to push the train. 1, 2, 3, push! My doctor has forbidden me to push. Then they tried to get Eagle to come and push. 1, 2, 3, push! Oh, come on, Henry! Move! Move! You move! But Henry still didn't come out of the tunnel. What do you mean by that, sir? Henry soon found out what the Fat Controller meant, breaking him up in the tunnel. Now, Henry, you should really stay here for always and always. Good day to you. Poor Henry couldn't respond. He had no steam. He especially couldn't respond to, hello, Henry, nice day today, isn't it? Or, serve you right. Poor Henry had no steam to answer. His green paint with red stripes soon got ruined. Mice and spiders soon arrived. I wonder if Henry will ever come out of the tunnel. Don't you? Now, you see, Gordon pulls the big express. It only stops at important and big stations. Gordon always plans his train with much pride. Chicken chop. Alright. Up ahead was Henry's tunnel, where Henry had stayed bricked up for 2.5 months. Oh dear, why was I so worried about paint? I wonder if the Fat Controller will let me out again. I'm going to poop at Henry when I get to the tunnel. Gordon was getting ready to approach the tunnel when What's happened to me? I feel so weak. The safety valve's burst. Must have been pushing too hard on you. I never liked these big engines. Always so unreliable. Well, sir, since Gordon's in the siding now, why don't we send Edward? What if my other engines are too busy? Literally one is right in front of me, bricked up in a tunnel. I guess Edward will do. Great. Oh, I knew we could move the train. Well, sir, how about Henry? Me? Well, Henry, do you think you can save this train? Yes, sir, of course, sir. As Henry's driver and fireman couldn't arrive in time to help bring the train out, Gordon's driver and fireman offered to be Henry's crew for the trip. Oh, I'm stiff! I'm stiff! I'm stiff! Have a nice run to ease your axles, and also find the turntable while you're at it. I'm ready! So am I! Pull hard, we'll do it. Pull hard, we'll do it. Push hard, we'll do it. Push hard, we'll do it. We're going together, we're going together. Haha, nice to see you out of the tunnel, Henry. And well done, you two. Thank you, Eagle. Henry, what are you doing out of the tunnel? With the express? And is that Edward too? Well, I should be asking you the same thing. What are you doing here? The engine who was supposed to take the express on has failed, and I was the only engine available. Well, Gordon burst his safety valve, and Edward couldn't move the train on his own, so I had to help. This is preposterous! Letting a failed engine like you take the express. I must get coupled on immediately. Get off this train! Preposterous! Just letting a failed engine onto the express. What was the fuck director thinking? I believe it's called not having the right engine at the right time. Well, sir, I meant, I don't want to hear it. Now, take your express on. Oh, well, I have to wait for the guards once I go. Oh. Some engines will just never change. Indeed, they won't, Henry. But besides from that, I'm proud of both you and Edward today. Edward, you shall receive a day off. Thank you, sir. And Henry, how about a new coat of paint? What do you think? NWR blue? does seem tempting, sir, but I don't want people thinking I'm Gordon. You're right there. I think I'll just stick with good old NWR Green. Yes. Anyways, we have to go to your tunnel. My tunnel, sir? Well, you were the first engine to get stuck in it. Well, I'd be honored to have it as my tunnel. Then your tunnel, it shall stay. Now, we have to go and get Gordon from the tunnel. Oh, you two are back. Yes, we are, and the run went splendidly. Yes, we are back, and the run went splendidly. Well, that's good to know. But Gordon, why did you suggest me? They could have just waited for Eagle or Krogan or Alfred to be free. Well, you just look so cold and miserable in the tunnel, Henry. I had to do what was right. Gordon, you're not telling me that you burst your safety valve on purpose, did you? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? Well, no matter what, thank you. The pleasure is all mine. Now, do you two mind getting me home? Oh, right, of course. And then I saw that failure of an engine and that old kettle taking the modern, the new Gordon's Express. Unbelievable. But aren't you truly upset that those things have to take your express? Exactly. Actually, I am not. Because when we are all together, we all form the 3 railway engines. The end. So, son, what do you think of the story? What a great story as always, Dad. Father? Yes, Christopher? Will I ever get to meet the 3 railway engines? I don't know, Christopher. I have a good feeling you will. Godspeed, Edward. Get well soon, Christopher.
friends forever. As a team that's ups and yes, let's go togetherness. Henry worries about his fate, afraid he might be running late. Edward thinks he's getting old, but together they're strong, they're brave, they're bold. Working, working, working together. Puff and puff through all sorts of weather. Edward pushes from the back, helping Henry up the track. They're working, working, working together. Friends for now and friends forever. As a team that tops and yes, let's go togetherness. Working, working, working together. Friends for now and friends forever. As a team that tops and yes, let's go togetherness. Working together.
We'll sing a song for Gordon. He's big, he's fast, he's proud. His paint is blue, so strong and true, and his whistle's really loud. The fastest train on Sodor, you can't forget his name. So when we've sung for Gordon, well, let's sing it once again. Through wind and rainy thunders on him we can rely. Reliable and useful, and that's the reason why. We'll sing a song for Gordon. He's big, he's fast, he's proud. His paint is blue, so strong and true, and his whistle was really loud. The fastest train on Sodor, you can't forget his name. So when we've sung for Gordon, well, let's sing it once again. The journey's never tiring out. You work all day and night, and everyone admires him, his boiler gleaming bright. We'll sing a song for Gordon. He's big, he's fast, he's proud. His paint is blue, so strong and true, and his whistle's really loud. The fastest train on Sodor, you can't forget his name. So when we've sung for Gordon, well, let's sing it once again. Let's sing a song for Gordon. He's big, he's fast, he's proud. His paint is blue, so strong and true, and his whistle's really loud. The fastest train on Sodor, you can't forget his name. So when we've sung for Gordon, well, let's sing it once again.
And what might your name be?
My name
it's Thomas. Well, Thomas, I have a lot to show you around the yard, so come along. That brown color doesn't look too good on him. I wonder if he was painted like Edward. Would he look better? I wonder.